What's going on, guys? This is Temperrr, or call me Tommy if you want. In this commentary, this Temperrr Talks episode 2 is going to be different from the last one. I'm not going to be answering any questions for this one because I got a really important topic, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's the most important topic of all. Well, obviously, life is the most important topic. But I'm just going to let you guys know my opinion on life, and if you got time and listen to this, could really give you some tips on life that'll really make things better for you. Most likely. Well, yeah, definitely. Actually, where do I start this? I guess I can start this. Well, before I start this, don't view me as just phase temper. Some people hate me just because help phase get to where it is today, and it's some people don't like all the trick shotting and search, or just trick shotting in general. Don't view me as that. Try to forget about that, unless you like it. Then whatever. But remember, I'm a person that I got to where I am today because I've been following these, not life guidelines. Luck kind of brought me here. Luck was a factor, especially in the beginning. Luck, timing, and another thing that keeps me here is, motivation, but also, not just motivation, but a lot of these things. The choices that you make in life, even the little choices, like people, this is one thing that I never did. Well, not never did. I'm not gonna say that. But I definitely did at some point, but I rarely ever did. Is make fun of people, or just talk shit to someone. I don't like to do that unless say I'm in a game and this kid just won't shut up and keep making fun of something, or just talking shit to my friend or something like that. Then I'll stand up for him, and usually I don't try to call people names. I'm not saying I haven't ever, but I have. Let's forget that fact. Okay, just try to view me as a normal person here. With so far, a lot of experience in my life, in my 18 years of existence. I've learned a lot, especially the past year and a half. I've learned, the past year, I've learned so much that it's really helping me out in the long run. Okay, let me start this off by starting with what I think is the most important traits anyone can have. Number 3 most important is if someone's understanding. That's in my opinion. If you're understanding, that's good. That's really good. If you're an understanding person. 2, second most important, is respect. If you have respect for people, you can get along with anyone. And 1, the most important trait, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know, it's honesty. If you're honest with yourself, you gotta be honest with yourself before you can be honest with other people. Because if there's one thing you should know about me, is that I really don't like people that are fake. Well, no, I hate that trait in people. Like being fake, or just acting fake, or lying. Fake correlates to lying, and I don't like liars. Just anything negative is a weakness that you have, and I try not to have any weaknesses. I do my best. Obviously everyone has weaknesses, everyone has flaws, but I try to have the least flaws I can. Not flaws, least weaknesses I can. I try to live life carefree. No regrets, not looking back, not mourning something that happened, or just regretting something. You know, it's one thing. If you're honest with people, you're honest with yourself, and honest with people, then you'll never have to look back. You know, like if there's like a if I did something bad, that was like really affected something, you know, I'd definitely rather be honest with people, you know, like, or if I did something that I believe, because usually I do something that I believe is necessary or good, that I will like need to take in order to get to something or achieve something, and if it affects someone, you know, and they ask me, I'm not gonna lie to them, you know, and have the possibility of them finding out later in the future, and then them realizing that you lied, and then like just I view liars, like I said, like as a weakness. It's just a trait that no one likes, you know. No one likes liars. Now everyone tells white lies, you know. I tell white lies sometimes, you know. Just if you don't know what white lies are, just, you know, small lies. Like, I'm trying to think of one. As long as it's something that you're gonna change for the better. Like, for example, say okay, I could take homework as an example. Say I didn't do my homework today, and then my mom asked me, "Did you do your homework?" I would tell her that I did, because I'd be planning to do it, or planning to raise my grade up in some way that will not ever come to her mind about asking me, or like, what's the word? How can I word this? Into thinking that I never did homework, if that makes sense. If that didn't, then just forget about it. This isn't that important. White lies aren't that important, but I was just expressing my view on it. Now, it's just, oh my god, it's already almost halfway done. Okay, yeah, if you're honest with yourself, and this is something that I said on that video called Thinking for Yourself, this is something you have to do. You know, if you peer pressure, don't do it. Don't follow it. Don't do something because someone tells you to do it. Unless you believe that it's right, then do it. But if someone, you know, just don't listen to people. Even though, you know, like the example I gave before in a past video is like I used to listen to Eminem because, well, he was really popular. He was really popular, and I listened to him because he was really popular. And some songs I really liked, and other songs, like, thinking of it, like, I didn't really even enjoy, but I listened to it, and I told myself that I liked it, but I really didn't. You know, like, there were, you know, no one has, like, all their songs. An artist doesn't have all amazing songs. There's always like one bad song, or at least one not great song. But I listened to it and I tell myself that I liked it when I really didn't. You know, that's just lying to yourself. You don't want to do that, because it causes, doing one thing can cause you to do more. You know, it's like, just like if you don't do homework one day, like, this is something that a lot of people don't know about me, and I'm not ashamed to say it anymore. Like, I used to be ashamed, and that's why I never said this. But really, it's the past, and it's something that I've changed, and something that, you know, like, I don't really want to. The only reason I'm bringing it up, I don't like think about it. I don't think about the past, but the only reason why I'm bringing it up is so I can try to help you guys with your lives, and this thinking for yourself thing. But, like, I remember freshman year, my first freshman year, and for you guys that don't know what freshman year means, one second. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, freshman year, it's 9th grade in high school. It's the first year in high school. You're 9th grade. When I was a freshman, I did pretty good my first couple terms. No, I actually did really good my first term. Second term didn't do as good, but I still did good, like A's and B's first term. Second term, like B's, couple C's. Then the second semester, last 2 terms, is where my grades really dropped drastically. And this is because I didn't think for myself, you know, like I became quote-unquote friends with a bunch of people. Hang on one second. You know, I became quote-unquote friends with a bunch of people that they weren't really my friends, you know. There was like a big group of people that I was, like I said, quote-unquote friends with, but really I was only friends with like a couple, maybe, people there. You know, these mistakes have made me realize who my like real friends are, and this is something that, you know, like everyone has mistakes. Like no one, you know, no one lives life perfectly. What was I getting at? Yeah, so like just doing something that's like missing a homework assignment, or like this is the reason why I did so bad the last 2 terms. It's because I skipped class every day. Like long block, I used to skip it because long block you could go to lunch, go to all 3 lunches instead of just going to one. And during long block, during like all those 3 lunches, you had like a class, and you only went to 1 lunch. But I went to all 3. Not a good thing, you know. Like the first time I skipped, I'm like, I was really scared. I thought we were gonna get caught, you know, like everybody did, like the first time. And then I like realized that it wasn't that hard after I did it, and then it made me want to do it more because it was like a got me out of doing, you know, work. And listen, like I was told this before, and I really didn't listen, because when you're a teenager, you really learn to block out other people, and like you think that everything that you do is right. This is true, because like my English teacher told me this year. Like teenagers just, they think that everything they do is right. It's just like some chemical or something in their body, in your body, that like when you're a teenager, in some years, like you think that everything you do is right. Everything, if people disagree with you, they're wrong, you know. So people told me that I needed to do good in school, and I think I just didn't really listen to them, or just ignored them. If you actually want to go somewhere in life, 90%, 95% of the time, you are going to need to go to college to be successful. That is a fact. And to go to college, you need good grades. A college isn't going to take you if you get C's and D's, and this is the thing. For me, I really fucked myself over, because freshman year, I stayed back from skipping so much and just not going to class and sleeping in a lot of classes at second semester. Yeah, you know, it was a mistake, big mistake. And then next year, I still skipped, you know, but found my way to pass. You know, so next year I was a freshman again because I stayed back. Then I passed the year, and then I was a sophomore the year after. So I was in grade 10 on my 3rd year of high school when I was supposed to be in grade 11. But then I passed that year because I remember I started doing volleyball my 2nd year in high school, and volleyball really helped me too. Volleyball helped me find out my real friends as well. You know, I don't have that many friends in real life. You know, it's not something that I'm ashamed to say. It's something that's true. You know, I only have one best friend and a bunch of well, a good bunch of friends actually. not a lot that I talk to. Man, this is a lot to talk about. This has already been 15 minutes. That's crazy. I'm looking at my editing program right now, and I've only put 3 gameplays in, but by the time that you're watching this, there's going to be another gameplay after this. So it's going to be quiet after this gameplay is over. For me, at least. Anyways. Yeah, so I stayed back for my first year in high school. Second year I passed. Second year I started doing volleyball. Third year I passed as well, like kind of barely. But I got really into volleyball in my third year, and I played year round. My third year we went to the state championship match for Division I boys volleyball. State of Massachusetts. And we lost. We barely lost, but we lost. If you guys know anything about volleyball, I think I said this before. We went to the 5th set, and they beat us 16-14 because you can only win by 2 points. Can't win by 1. Yeah, enough of that. That's kind of off topic. So yeah, my third year, I passed, which was last year. Wait, was that third year? Yeah. Okay. And now it's my 4th year in high school. I'm supposed to be a senior, but technically I'm a junior. I'm supposed to graduate in 2012, but technically I'm graduating 2013. But I'm not, because I talked to my guidance counselor, and there's a way that I can still graduate this year, which is what I'm doing now. I doubled up on English, and so I take junior English, which is grade 11 English, and senior grade 12 English throughout the entire year. And for me to be able to graduate, I need to pass all of my classes regularly, and for English I need to pass every term, not just for the year. I have to pass every single term, otherwise I can't graduate. And this year, like, I really realized, like, it just made me realize how much, like, because I didn't know that much about college and like how things work and stuff like that before, because I really wasn't that interested. Because like, I was just thinking to myself, like, oh, I'll just wait till like I'm a senior or like late junior to worry about that stuff, which is wrong. You want to do good, especially your junior and senior year. Last 2 years of high school, definitely want to shine right there, because college is really lovely. Like I said, if you want to go somewhere in life, you have to go to college. And colleges aren't going to accept you if you don't have good grades. So listen to me if I tell you this, and if you're doing bad in school, you really need to step it up, dude. I'm going to have to be probably going to a community college just to raise up my GPA for a year. So that's another year. I'm still lacking behind pretty much before I go to college, just so I can get my GPA up. Which sucks, It's a year my youth wasted when I could be in college. But yeah, something that I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed that it's my past. It happened. Just gotta live with the future. It's, you gotta ignore the past, ignore the bad things. This is a quote that I thought of, like, ignore the negative things that you can't change, but change the negative things that you can't ignore. I thought of that, like, I love talking about life. Like, the times I think the most and I think the hardest about just anything is when I'm in the shower. That's when I thought of that one quote a while back. And when I'm going to sleep, as I'm going to sleep, and when I'm in a car ride, especially a long car ride, and usually have my headphones in, listening to music, but I also think, really go into deep ponder sessions. I love doing that, because always improving my life by thinking of a way around something, solution. And how long has this been going? Let me check. Oh my god, almost 20 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so what was I getting at? What should I Did I talk about? Yeah, I talked about fake people and liars and stuff like that. I don't like that. And just like this doesn't really correlate to. This is just more facts about me. And like I consider myself a nice person, but I don't like it when people ask me for things. Especially when they're not like a friend of mine. Like I don't really mind when a friend asks, but if it's like someone I don't really know and like they just ask me for something, like can you give us a shout out or something like that. That's just one example. It can be anything. Like even in school, like someone asked me to do something, I'm gonna say no because like if especially because of that I'm in phase. Like when people ask me to do stuff, just because like if I wasn't in phase, you wouldn't have asked me that, So sorry. That's just the way I am. I'm very straightforward. I'm very blunt. I try to be as much as I can. I didn't used to be like that. I used to be shy, fake, and I used to lie. That's not the way to go through life. If you're straight up, straightforward, and you're blunt with people, you will go far. Am I forgetting anything? I always forget something, and I realize that I've been talking a lot. And if you've been listening this entire time, thank you very much. It really means a lot that you actually, either like want to change your life or you find this interesting, or both, Thank you. I guess that's it, But that's just me and my opinion on life. Let me know what you guys think. If any comments or anything like that, I'll try to reply to them. If any comments stand out to me a lot, I'll reply to those. So yeah, that's it's me in a nutshell, but not really. That's been 22 minutes. That's yeah. Thank you guys. I've been listening this far. Thank you very much, and have a lovely day, or the rest of your day. It's been Temperrr / Tommy. Peace.